All right, perhaps one of my favorite commands is called fillet. I use this all the time in architecture. But if I have two lines, for instance, I'm going to make a line that's 50, and I'm going to make another line that's 50. Okay. Let's say I want to create a radius around here. I want to break this corner. The key for fillet is F space, and the icon is up here. But there is one other thing associated with fillet, which is called chamfer, which is how you knock a corner off at a given angle, like a bevel. But fillet is the one we use most often. Letter F space bar. You got some options down here. Letter R space bar is where you want to go. And sometimes it comes up with the default, other times it doesn't. So let's say if I wanted to make a radius of 5, I type in 5, hit enter, I get a square, and I get to click the two adjacent lines. So F space R space for radius. Let's say I want it, and you can see it now, it says 5 down here in the command window, right down here. Let's say I want it, it's always going to remember the last thing you entered. So let's say I wanted to try 10. Oh, I don't really like that, so I try 10. So what it does is it keeps the original fillet. That's its own entity, but now it creates another one. So you can experiment with that a little bit. The other time I use fillet a lot is when I have a broken corner. Like let's say this, you want this to to continue up, continue over, and intersect. Okay, and I see a lot of people. This makes me cringe when I see people do this, and then I see people trying to like tug lines and everything else, because you can see I can really quickly kind of get off kilter. So I don't like that. So what I tend to do is use F space for fillet. I type in R space. In this case, my value is 0. 0 meaning no curve. Click that line, and now you can fill in the blanks all the way around. Okay, fillet. F space. Second thing you do have to remember is R space to give it a radius. 0 will give you 90 degrees. Anything else will give you a curve.